Hi, I'm Lucy Griffiths, and I'm going to share a few ways to pitch yourself like a pro for a podcast. I'm Lucy Griffiths, and I'm going to share how to pitch yourself as a podcast guest and be seen as an expert. If you like this video, I would love you to subscribe. I share lots of tricks and tips about mindset, about marketing, and really standing out so that your voice is seen and heard. Being on a podcast is really about setting yourself up as an expert and being a figure of authority. And if you want to know more about being a figure of authority, being an expert, I have a video just on that just here. But for now, let's talk podcasting. So when you are on a podcast, you want to really be seen with credibility. So make sure that all your Facebook posts or your social media posts are seen as an authority figure, someone who has credibility and wants to be seen. So that's number one, be really key about that. Number two, to set yourself up for success, make sure that you are establishing relationships with the people who run podcasts. So, like their posts, like their social media, so they remember you, so you stand out. Then when you pitch yourself as a guest, it's exactly the same way as you would be for a professional magazine or newspaper. You want to share an idea that is in line with their audience. So you want to really focus in on who their podcast audience is, who are their listeners, and what do they need to hear. And then make sure that your message and what you say is in line with what they need to hear. So if you are a marketing expert and it's a marketing podcast, make sure that you are sharing something that is unique and different. So it's really about the synergy between you and what you talk about. And once you're able to do that, then it is so much better because you're much more effective because you're in line with what the podcaster needs to hear. So think about the podcaster. What do they need to hear from you? What experiences, what lessons, what learnings can you share? And when you're able to express that in an email, but without going on and on, keep it short, keep it tight, that will really help. When you send your email, keep it short because people are busy. They don't have time to read masses. Also, one sentence or two about you. Don't talk about yourself too much because actually they'll go and do some research on you. And so keep it tight because people are busy. And also make sure you say that you've got some experience on podcasts, that you've got a microphone, you've got the right kit, so that you will actually make the podcast sound good. Because there's nothing worse than a podcast where the audio quality isn't good. So really think about that and say, I've bought this microphone, I hope that's compatible with your system. And be open to their tips and suggestions. So if they say, oh, that wasn't a great microphone, be open to that and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll look at something different. So think about that in the way that you can really improve your audio quality and make sure it stands out. I hope you found this video useful. If you are interested in marketing or video and podcasting tips, please click the link below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, bye, bye.